Good morning, dear friends. I'm Pastor Ben Hayes from First Baptist Church, Dadeville, Alabama, bringing you our thought for the day on this Wednesday morning. And I hope that you've started your day off right with some time in the Word and some time praying, talking with the Father, just experiencing His love and His fellowship this morning. It's always good to start your day off that way. And I know it's later in the morning, but as we take some time out, let's look at the Word of God, Proverbs chapter 27, and talk just a little bit about King Solomon and the wisdom that he has for us. And it is amazing at the varied types of wisdom and sayings that he has. And some of them are a little bit humorous, but in that humor, there is great meaning. And so as we come down to verse 14 of Proverbs 27, he says, He who blesses his friend with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, it will be counted a curse to him. We all know people like this. They're morning people. They get up happy and excited and full of energy, and they think everybody else should too. And if you're not a morning person, one of those people starts out their day and you're just waking up and they're loud and boisterous and cheery and funny and they mean to bless you. They really do. They are just, that's their kind of person that they are. They want to encourage you and start your day off well. But for those who are not morning people, that does not come across as a blessing. It comes across, as he says, a curse. Because I don't know that anything angers a not morning person more than a morning person doing this to them. But the truth is, we need to be respectful. And we need to understand this and we need to recognize this, whether you're a morning person or a not morning person. Maybe you're a night owl. Maybe you get your second wind at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. You become energetic and ready to go and party and do all those things. Morning people are not going to like it too much if you start making a lot of noise in the living room while they're trying to sleep. So it works both ways, and we need to be mindful of that. And I think that's what King Solomon is trying to do here, is remind us that it is a good thing to take other people's personalities, characteristics into into consideration when we are doing things. Because truthfully, as Christians, and King Solomon was not a Christian, he was a Jewish man. He believed in God and he followed God, but he was not a Christian and was not following Christian practices. But we have to remember that our Christian beliefs are born out of Judaism, which tells us that we should love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. By the way, I'll be talking about that verse quite a bit this Sunday in the morning message. But then it also tells us we're to love our neighbors. And how do we love our neighbors? But by considering their needs, considering who they are, considering what blesses them. You know, if you want to bless me, uh, and I talk about this a lot, but if you want to bless me, you can bless me with a good meal. I love a good meal. Invite me over to your house for dinner sometime. But if you cook liver, you're not going to bless me. Now, I'll be polite and I will probably eat it, but I will not be happy. Now, you want to bless me? Make some fried chicken. Now, I can eat me some fried chicken. Make a lot of fried chicken if you invite me over. That will bless me. So we need to consider these things. We need to understand these things. We need to be kind to one another in this love and make sure that we deal with each other in a way that is commendable. And I like the next verse. Well, I don't like the next verse. I think it's meant to be humorous, but also to carry a point. It says, A continual dripping on a very rainy day and a contentious woman are alike. We all know what that's like, right? That continual dripping. I don't know what it would be like to live with a contentious woman. I've never done that before. But that continual dripping sound, I know how it grates on my nerves and it gets under my skin and it causes all kinds of irritation. And what he's saying here is that contentious people, let's go ahead and throw it out there. It could be people, because I know a lot of contentious men. I do know some contentious women. My wife is not one of them. I know how they can affect us. They grind on us. They wear on us day after day after day to the point that probably eventually we're going to explode. But he looks at verse 16 and he says, whoever restrains her restrains the wind and grasps oil with his right hand. Two things that are absolutely impossible. Now, what he's saying here is that you're never going to tame a contentious woman. Only God can do that. Only God can do the impossible. Only God can change a heart. So don't even try, because it's like poking the bear. You're never going to win that battle. Great wisdom from King Solomon. I hope you see it in the humor that it's intended, but with the lesson that it wants to teach us, that he wants to teach us. And I pray that you have a great day today. Be safe and stay warm. I'll talk to you tomorrow.